we see up front. We are ready for it. We are ready in mind. We are ready in our soul. Happy Independence Day, America. I am not only happy for celebrating America's Independence Day. 2 of my children are veterans. And I am so proud of them. And I'm also proud of all the people that are, the veterans that are just ready anytime they called upon. And I'm also thankful for those that get their blood. And I use this to call upon Biafrans, to call upon our children, call upon our fathers, call upon our youths. We ain't going back. We do not want to live under the condition that we see. To do so will be to do bad or dishonor our generations to come. We do not want them to face the situation that we are in today. Thank you, America and Biafrans. The sword, the staff of this freedom is passed over to each and every one of us here. You must do your own part, the part, the freedom. I would like to use this moment to touch on something emanating from Uwazurike's comments a few days ago. We acknowledge that Uwazurike works closely with our eternal leader, General Uwazurike. But he lacks those qualities that a great leader like our son, Uwazurike, has. Yes, having worked closely, to our son, Uwazurike, he took over somehow when the void was created. But from what he did, from his actions, he kept in. There came Ahmadike. Ahmadike took over. In freedom fighting, there should be no vacuum. When there is a vacuum, it means it's all over. Ahmadike took it over. And what we had expected from Uwazurike is that of a great ambassador. Like I mentioned, he kept in. A few days ago when he was speaking, he made us to understand that his freedom fighting is that of nonviolence. Mazi Uwazurike. The Biafra struggle and freedom is a peaceful and non-violent. It not changed. It never changed. But remember that self-defense is a human act. And therefore we must defend ourselves. Just as David defended himself with the stone when he was fighting with Goliath that had all the great ammunitions from the armory. What he had was a stone. So if you have a stick, when they come to kill you, if you're able to throw the stone, you throw it. That's a self-defense. And that's a human act. So as Mazi Uwazurike, the Biafra struggle for freedom, redeclaration, and sovereignty is a peaceful and non-violent. Like human act, we must defend ourselves. Just as the Fulani are coming, I know they came into your own village also. If you didn't see that, and I haven't seen you really actually, complain or mention this, take a stand or take a forum to talk about the terrorist Nigeria, Fulani, all this ISIS and all the rest of them, massacring and genocide on us. I haven't seen you taking a podium or platform to talk about it. So yesterday you were saying, oh, when you were there, it was non-violent. Mazi, it never changed. And you also mentioned something about Monday sit at home. Mazi Uwazurike. Do you really understand what this Monday sit at home is all about? We have this Nigerian government illegally occupying Biafra land, and we want them to leave. This Monday sit at home is a non-violent. You mentioned that you were using non-violent. This is a non-violent act. We sit at home because when our people come out, they kill them. That's why we instituted the Biafran, everyone automatically. It was like everyone just decided to sit at home. It is the will of the people. So you can not go and pull them out to tell them to go to the market or open up their stores. They are holding, Nigerian government is illegally holding Onyendu, whom they kidnapped and extraordinarily rendition him to Nigeria. That's the reason for the Monday sit at home. And Mazi Uwazurike, did you hear or do you remember, do you see that even one of the Knesset members in Israel said that the Monday sit at home is a self-referendum? So please, Mazi, I think I just need to bring that to your attention. And like I said, we have to do everything that we can. So when Mazi kept in, Ahmadike had to take it up upon himself. Because if Ahmadike didn't take it up, there should have been a vacuum, like I said. And nature abhors vacuum. There could have been a vacuum. And we couldn't even have continued in the struggle of our freedom. That's how Ahmadike came in. And all you need to do as an ambassador, as a Onyanana, you claim every time it's lucky where I can worry, but your actions speak differently. Is to support. From your words, from your comments, it does not go well with those that are really reading what you see and analyzing them. So Ahmadike took over until he was renditioned. What happened? Same thing almost happened. There was a vacuum. The people he left behind couldn't do anything. I heard they were doing underground or something, and they were waiting. And it's about more than 5 years now. Do you imagine a vacuum of 5 years where people were underground doing things that they shouldn't do? Until Ahmadike sent them a message that a Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, should be given a slot. They didn't want to do that. They started fighting, doing everything. It is now 6 years. It seems like some of them are waking up. That's good. The Biafrans didn't have to be sleeping during that time. So Ahmadike and God brought a prime minister who took over the matter. And that has brought us to where we are, to the point that we redeclared the independence of our United States of Biafra on November 29, 2024. And this is where we are. So anyone, we understand some groups have some problems, they can settle their problems, but no one should interfere with this declared United States of Biafra. We don't go back. No, it doesn't work like that. That's where we are. Thank you, Ahmadike. Thank you, Mazi Simon Ekpa, for what you did. And thank you, Agumai, that when that ship was about to sink, you came out. It's an amendment. Just like on that boat, peace be still. He went without Itiwaya, and that's why we're here today. Oh, Gumai, Manaya, it won't work with Seremano. Biafra, and England. I got you, Lanaya. Something happened yesterday. We had question and answer by the United States of Biafra envisioned elite. I would want to give a special thanks to General Rabbi, the Secretary of Defense of the United States of Biafra government and his team. They performed excellently and awesomely yesterday. What a great performance. I said,